Alright, good afternoon everybody. How's everybody doing today? This is December the 19th. Here we're approaching Christmas. If you guys see this video before that, it's probably going to be a little bit after Christmas, but I hope you guys had a good holiday season and a Merry Christmas to y'all. But I might do a shorts video before then saying that, but just in case I don't and I forget, Merry Christmas to everybody. And hopefully enough, you guys have a happy new year there. And hopefully enough, with everything going on in the situation with my family, hopefully enough 2025 will be a little bit more better year. But anyway, today's video here, I put a shorts video up a while back that I picked up 4 more mowers. I had picked up 3 for $40. There, and I triaged them. You guys will see the videos on that one soon of me doing that in the near future. But this one, it's from the same family. This one belonged to his father. I mentioned that his father worked on mowers, sort of like what I did. I think he did repairs for other people though. But anyway, he's trying to get out of selling he's trying to sell some of his stuff. And I'll probably go back up there in the near future where he lives and pick up some more items. But couldn't pass up a deal. He wanted $40 for these 4 mowers. You guys already seen the thumbnail on it. But I'll turn you around to them and I'll show you each one of them. And then we'll do a triage on them and see what they're like. If they're worth fixing. And then we'll do separate videos on them. So let me turn you guys around real quick. Here we go. This is what $40 gets you. Even though I picked up, 7 mowers, really, for $80 from the same family, but 2 different, the father, this one from the father, the other one from the son. But anyway, we'll go from left to right here. We got an old lawn boy with a Tecumseh engine here. I got one sitting in my shed. That's a 6 horsepower one. This is probably a 5. Or 4.5, more than likely. There, that's one of them right there. He has the handles tied back, so the cables work on them. There's just the handles are tied back right now. This one looks complete, primer bulb, carburetor is somewhat easy to get to if you take the intake off. We'll triage them each one by one. Spark plug looks like it's off a little bit, or maybe it's on there. It's got a blade there, so that's good. That's a 21-inch. Got that one. I got this one here. It's a quantum engine. We're missing looks like we're missing the gas tank. Well, no, we're not. I mean, what am I talking about? Hold on. Scratch that. We're missing the air filter base and the air filter, which I should have that. We got the PVC pipe. That spring is not original to that engine, so we're going to have to find one for it. But it looks complete. There, it's an MTD frame. Unfortunately, I don't have a bag for this one. But, it's complete. Got the wheels on it, so we just need to source some stuff. But we're going to see if it runs first before we even worry about that. There. So it's a quantum engine. So we got a Tecumseh. We got a quantum engine, Briggs. There. And then next two. These two are going to be very interesting, and I'll tell you the reason why on them. Why I was more interested when I got these mowers that I grabbed these two. Okay, first we got the Lawn Boy. This is the newer Lawn Boy. It's got the Kohler engine, 149cc, 6.5 foot-pounds of gross torque. That everybody tries to sit there and say that's horsepower, the gross torque, when it's not. This one looks complete. Looks like it's got a blade as well. Check it out. Yeah, it's got the blade. It's a 20-inch one, but it's got the blade on there, the mulching blade there. This one's kind of hard to push, so we might need to do some work on the wheels. And then got a Troy-Bilt here that used to be self-propelled. The only issue with this, the gentleman told me the gearing for the self-propelled, I forgot which wheel it is. The wheel tore up on him. He gave me the screws and stuff. He was nice. He left them on here. There's the screws that go with it. There. He said the gearing came off of there somehow on the wheels. So we'll have to look at that. Maybe I got some other wheels I can fix with it. I don't know. But anyway, it's off of there right now, so it free rolls. It used to be electric start. That's no longer there, so no big deal. 21-inch self-propel mower. That one's a 6.25 horsepower. There. See, that actually says horsepower. But anyway, that one's complete. It's got everything hooked up to it. There. Primer bulb engine. Or purge bulb engine. That came from Lowe's. The only issue I see on this one real quick is when you lift it up, it's missing a bushing right here for that wheel. Right there. See when you sit it down. So I have to see what kind of bushing it takes, and I have to probably rig one up for it. But right now, this is a triage. We're going to just see what works, what doesn't work, and then it makes me more of a decision of what to go with on there. I know I could just do separate videos and just do it, but I figured let's just triage them all together. I'll bring you guys along for it. I got some starting fluid here. We'll check fluids on them, mainly the oil. I'm not worried about the gas. I want to make sure they got oil in all of them. I haven't checked them yet, so you guys are coming along for the ride when I do it, and then we'll check them out and see what they do. So let me get the tripod set up, and we'll check them out each one by one. All right, let's start with the old Lawn Boy Tecumseh engine. There. I'm not going to worry about showing models and serial numbers. We'll get to them when we get to doing separate videos on them if they get to that point. So this one, got the oil dipstick on the side there. There, he's got the handle tied back with some wire right now, so that's okay. Make sure you guys are in screenshot here. You guys are. Get you guys to move up a little bit more. There we go. All right, let's check the basics. Well, I don't think it's got any fuel. Let's see. Okay, bone dry. Okay. Looks like it's got a new air filter in it. That's okay. Carburetor. It's not gummed up. It moves. Old Champion spark plug. Tecumseh engine, 2-year warranty. What year is this based out of? It's got the engine model LEV100 engine. So 163cc displacement. Dated manufacturer. It says 80 2009. So 2009? I don't think that's 2009. Well, I'll look it up and I'll put it on the screen when I figure out. Alright, so it's got clean oil, but it looks like it's overfilled. Let's check it again. Alright, so it's got decent oil. Unfortunately, it's right there where my finger is. There. See, it's past the full mark, but it's got clean oil. You know what? It's got a little bit of gas in it, so I'm glad it doesn't have any. We'll just spray a little bit in there just to see what it sounds like, and then we're going to probably do an oil change on this one. This depends on if this engine's good. Alright, so it smells a little bit of gassy. So let me go take the air filter off real quick. Here, it's one of those twist ones. Oh, so we're missing the breather. The breather's missing. Huh. There's supposed to be a breather. This was a different setup. It's got the breather thing here, tube on there, so this had a different setup at engine at one time. Okay. Interesting. So it had the other old style on there. Well, let's just see what it does. And then I'm about to figure out something with that situation. Well, let's see what if it kicks over. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. It sounds got a little chug 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 chug. But it had good compression pulling it over. So this used to be have a different setup at one time. I think it had the old style where it had the base plate, you know, the carburetor sit on top, the air filter sit on top here. There's the breather tube right there for it, and it's no longer on there. So I gotta figure out that situation there when we get to that point. Too bad I didn't have the bag for it. It's got the plate on there for the mulch. Okay. All right, we know that runs. All right. Let's I'll bring you guys over. We'll check out the other one now and see what it does. All right, victim number 2 on the operating table. Let me hook this back up here real quick and we'll put this over here to the side. Okay, so okay. Park this over here. Now let's check this one. This one, we'll have to check the oil on it real quick before we start it. So that one doesn't sound too bad. That one needs some maintenance and it's a different setup engine. All right, let's see. This one, the cable's tied back. Or does it move? No, this one's not. Okay, I have to get something to. Cable moves. Let's see what we got for oil. It's on the add mark, it looks like. Well, let's wipe it off and check it again. All right, so it's got oil. It's actually on the, it's in the safe mark. It's still on the first notch there. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. It's on that first notch right there. So it's not near the add, so I didn't smell any gas. Let me check that one more time, make sure though. Okay, so it's got a little bit of gas too. That's kind of weird enough. But carburetor's probably needs to be cleaned. All right, let's move this back. Let's see what this one does. All right. I just wanted to see if it sounds good. So here we go. Does that one sound like a rod knock? That's very interesting. That one sounded like it's got a little bit of a knock to it. Yeah, boy. Well, if that's the case, then that one's got to be a parts mower. I don't have nothing. Let me grab my handle and tie it back real quick. Let me just pull on the. Let me get down here on my knee real quick and check this out. Maybe it don't have a rod knock. Okay, but we know it runs. Okay, that's all I needed to know. All right, let's check the next one out. Bring the next one up and see. I think this won't be worth fixing. All right. Third one. All right, let me bring the third one up here to the triage. Here, let's see what we got going on here. This one, I know it's a 20-inch. The wheels are kind of a little squeaky. I think they need some lube on them. Self-propelled. The cable works. That cable works. I don't know about this one. You got it pulled back. Let me see real quick. I like that idea with the wire. Okay, so this moves. All that. Okay, good. Okay. Tie that back. Okay. Make it easier for us when we're doing this. So that's the first time I ever had one of these. So this will be the first one on the channel. It looks like we'll bring, providing if it behaves itself. So it looks like this one's got the right hardware. This one's got a different bolt on it. They put a washer in there, so I'll have to fix that. But that's the furthest thing from my mind. We gotta see if this thing's actually worth it. Oh, this one's way over. Oh, this one's way overfilled with oil. Holy cow! That's not good. That means the carburetor's probably leaking. No, it's full. It fooled me at first. See, that's why you gotta wipe off the dipstick before you check it out. This one kind of smells like oil. Okay, I'll show you guys what the oil looks like. Okay, so we're actually, this one's on the almost to the second notch too. It's kind of hard to tell on these dipsticks, but put that there so you guys can see. It's right there on that one. So I don't smell gas. So I didn't even check the gas tank on that one. Let's see this one real quick. What does it look like? This one's actually got some gas in it, but it smells fresh. Auto choke. This is the old style one. It's got that that one. Let me just see if it pulls over. Maybe it'll start up. That'd be cool. Let's see. Oh, the rope is short. So we got to put a new rope on it. Yeah, the rope only goes this far. So it's probably not getting enough pulls on it. Okay. Feels like good compression. As Terrell would say it. Okay, I guess we're gonna, let's take the air filter box off. Everything looks intact on it. I don't see the model and serial number, unfortunately. But we'll look at oh, it's on the back. Okay. But I'll worry about that stuff when we get to that point. Okay. So this one's got no air filter, so we got to get one. Original Kohler air filter maintenance, huh? This is the, look at that, replace fuel filter every 50 hours, check level of oil every 50 hours, change spark plug yearly or every 100 hours. This has got a part number on it, so this is the original Kohler. So this is in here for the filter. So we need a filter. I'm not worried about a filter. I can get a filter for it. I just want to see, does it fire up? What's that, F-skins? Fire it up, fire it up, fire it up. Let me see. Let's see what it does. Bring the thunder. Bring it again. Bring it one more time. No. Bring it again. Hey! And then the self-propel tried to work. Okay. So it runs. Ooh. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. So self-propel worked. It's running a little fast, so we're going to have to adjust the RPMs. Wheels need some love on the back because it's not pushing very well, so I can hear it squeak. And I gotta need a new pull rope. Yeah, because it's not pulling over enough. Yeah, pull rope needs to be fixed. Okay, perfect. As Henry would say, scores!
That's okay. You do what you can when you can. Scores!
You want to know, here's the reason why I picked this one up and the Troy built one. I might have a bag for this one. That would make more money out of it when I sell it during the springtime because I would have a bag for it. I got one, I think, in the shed, but I wanted to make sure this thing actually worked. We'll have to pull it out when we start working on this one. We'll do a separate video on it. Awesome! So self-propel works. It just needs, we need a filter. Okay, we'll do that when time comes. Alright. Alright, let's start working on, let's check the last one on the list. And then we'll end this video. Alright, last one. Let's check this one out. Now, if it works, I don't know, unfortunately, I don't know if the self-propel works though. So, we'll just have to, let's see, I think he took the gears out of it, so we're not going to know if the self-propel works. But, cable's on there. Did I ever check to see if it had a blade? Make sure it's got a blade before we start picking on stuff. Okay, so it has a blade. Has the belt guard. Okay, so it's got a blade on there. There we're good. Now have to fix that bushing. Okay, let's check the oil on this one, and then we'll be almost done with these things. So it looks like maybe those are going to be worth fixing, those three. Let's see if fourth time's a charm. I know they say third time's a charm. Okay. Alright, so the oil is halfway. Smell a little hint of gas. But here we are on the oil situation on that one. And so it's halfway on the notch, so okay. I don't smell gas too much. Maybe we're lucky. Okay, so it's safe. At least it's got something in it. It's dirty, but actually somewhat clean, but okay. Now this one I might have a bag for too. I think I actually have one for this kind of style engine and deck. So if that works, we'll be okay too. I forgot to bring me let me pause you guys real quick. I gotta get a nut driver to get that off of there. Check that see if we got any sparking suppression. All right, sorry about that. forgot I had to have a nut driver for that. Because I was thinking, I didn't think about it when I had that other one out here. It's missing the air filter base and all that. This one looks like it had a new pull rope put on it at one time, so I need to get pull rope like this. I need to get some more pull rope, unless somebody wants to send me some, but I need to get some on my own. Alright, so gonna need new air vita. That one's seen better days, so I need a new air filter. Has it got any fuel in the tank? There it is. Should I try the fuel that's in it first and see if it starts before I spray something? I don't think it's priming. Okay. We'll give it a little bit of encouragement. Starting fluid. Engage. Oh. Starting fluid, engage. Interesting, the butterfly is not closed on it. Oh. Hey, it had an NGK spark plug. Huh. Okay. Let me put that back. Alright. This guy used to like wire to put that on there, but hey, that works. I'm not arguing. Shoot. Look at what you got. Alright, let's see what it does. Here we go. Oh. Okay, don't sound too bad. Had a little bit of a squeak to it. So that thing's pulled out way too much. I pushed that throttle down on it. Okay, let's try it one more time. Good old quantums, you gotta love them. Our personal lawnmower is a quantum engine. Here we go. Okay, don't sound too bad. No, not bad at all. I heard the throttle was, that spring, you know that little loop right there where the spring goes to? It was pushed out way too much. So, okay. I noticed the fuel line on there is way longer than it needs to be. So, okay. Alright, that's not a big deal. Okay, that's good. Alright, so I'm going to put this back. I think we're going to end this video here of this triage. And then we'll see. I'll tell you what my plans are with these before we end this video. So I'll bring you guys back in a couple of seconds. Okay, so my final thoughts on these. I think they're worth fixing. The one that I'm kind of worried about the most is more this one because it had that older style air filter that sit on top. You know what I'm talking about. The older Tecumseh engines, they had that sponge filter like the classic engines they had that sit on top. And because it's missing the way to hook up the breather, so that's the other thing I'm kind of worried about. Other than that, I don't know if I have anything like that for this kind of engine. I have to look. I'm not going to guarantee it. So this one looks like it's going to be a runner. We just need some pieces for the air filter base and all that. This one, it runs. Unfortunately, I didn't check the self-propelled on it. So I guess we'll come back in another video when we do separate ones on these. And then, so this one runs. That one runs. That one runs. At first I thought I heard knocking on this one. This one, it's okay. This one runs good. It's the idle's a little high on it, so we have to probably adjust the governor spring and fix the wheel issue. The self-propel works. It's just the wheels on the back don't want to move on their own without, you almost have to force it. So it needs some love with the wheels. No big deal. And then Troy built. We have to figure out the issue with the back wheels because I don't know if the self-propel works, but at least the engine runs. Um, but these two right here, I have bags for. I think I know at least for that Troy build I do. This one, I know I got a Lawn Boy one. I got to see if it fits on there. If it fits on there, we're golden. It looks like it by the hooks on the handle setup. So if I got a bag for this, that'll make extra money come spring there. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today's video. I appreciate it as always. Thank you guys for liking, subscribing, and commenting on all of my videos I post out here. I said it in a previous video, and I'll say it again. I'm not going to try to pick up anymore. My goal for next year is to try to clean up my hoard. I got way too much stuff, and I need to either fix them or part them out, one of the two, because it's hard to pick up more stuff and you got nowhere to go with it. And it's sad you got a carport and you can't use it to work on anything, let alone park a car under there. So anyway, sun's on my face. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, and stay tuned for these videos. There are gonna be separate videos coming out on these here, and we'll get them going, and we'll get them ready for spring of 2025, and hopefully enough we can make some money off of them there, and then I'll make a little bit of money off of YouTube for you guys watching them. So anyway, I appreciate you guys as always. Keep on turning those wrenches, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Y'all take care. Catch.